Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Davis Homes. We have a very, I guess, informational lunch and learn, so to speak, here online. We want to thank everybody for joining us today. We're super excited to basically deliver some very helpful information. If you don't know much about Davis Homes, or even if you do, I think this is going to be very helpful and informative. And on the presentation with me today, we do have several guests that are with us. But first, I want to share a little bit about kind of what our outline looks like today, just a quick overview of everything that you can anticipate today. So we're going to go through introductions, talk a little bit about, where we build and our price points and things of that nature. And why new construction? Why is that super important right now during this time, in real estate? We'll look at home designs and floor plans. We'll kind of dive into our on your lot process and talking about building on your lot and what does that mean for a potential buyer, or if you're a licensed agent and you're on today, what does that mean for your customer? What does that process look like? And I've noticed there's several people on here that have done brought plenty of clients to us that are on here today that can speak to that. People like Eric Middleton, who comes highly recommended, does a great job, and always considers Davis Homes with his clients. Also, we'll look at Davis communities. We'll see what communities out there that may fit what you're looking for as a buyer, or if you have a client. And then we'll look at some quick move-in homes that we have that are readily available or under construction right now, and how far we are from completing that process. We'll take a look at the financing options, building process. We mentioned that before. And then the Davis Homes difference, and that's a key to everybody. You can go and there's a million builders everywhere, right? There's builders all over the place, but what's the Davis Homes difference? And we're going to talk a little bit about that today as well, and then answer any potential questions that you may have going forward from there. So as we move along, my name is David Shabazz. I've been in new home sales or in the real estate world for 16 years. So it's been a fun ride. I've enjoyed it, seeing the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs, the goods and bads. But at the end of the day, we're still here pushing forward, and I'm going to hope to moderate as best I can today. I'm kind of out of my comfort zone, but that's all part of growth, right? So that's what we're talking about today, and it simplifies what Davis Homes is all about. Financing options. Our president of Davis Mortgage Services is Matt Surface, who brings many years of experience to the mortgage world and to Davis Homes, and to serve your clients as well as serve potential buyers that are out there as well. Is Matt on the line with us?
Yes, sir, David. Sorry, I had to click off mute there. Yeah, no, I'm happy to be here. And like you said, several years of experience. The gray in my beard would speak to that, but over 20 years and in the mortgage lending world, and heavily focused throughout the vast majority of that on a new home construction, dating back to the Crossman community days and the previous iteration of Davis Homes and Davis Mortgage back in the early 2000s. So yeah, excited to be here, and you're doing a great job so far with this moderating thing.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that. And then we have Aaliyah Williams. Welcome, Aaliyah. How are you this morning?
Hi, I'm great this morning.
Good. We are very honored to have you on today to assist with us and really talk about the new home construction, Davis Homes in particular, and how we help serve one another in the community to be a part of such an amazing opportunities throughout Central Indiana. And we welcome you to be a part of this Lunch and Learn.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate being here. So thank you.
No problem. We have 8 communities right now that we're either in the process or we're selling right now. And we have some new communities coming, as you guys can see from the maps there. One of the communities that I'm really big on is our West Haven community in Avon. And we'll talk a little bit more to that as we go through, but you can see the map that we built all the way out from a 50-mile radius from Monument Circle. And you can kind of see we do dabble a little bit there in the southern region near Bloomington, Columbus, and Seymour as you go from there. So you kind of see where we build. And why new construction? You know, and really why Davis Homes? We build exactly what you want. We build what your clients want. We build what the customer wants. So if you want to move a wall, hey, let's move a wall. You know, all of our products are under warranty. We have new homes that are all energy efficient. But what really separates us is that you have the ability to bring your own floor plan to us. If you want us to build your own plan, or if you have a plan that you love one of our plans and want to make modifications, and that's where that lives on your lot process or on your lot department. We have some very highly trained professionals that have been in this business for many years that work on your lot process. So if you have that plan and it meets and it stays within your budget, and they're going to work with you to make sure that we have the best possible experience. We find the right floor plan, we find the right lot that fits that floor plan, you customize it to your personal taste. So that's kind of diving into the on your lot process. We have a variety of floor plans and options, and we want to really, all of those plans are on our website. You really want to dive into those floor plans to make it your own. And that's key. And that's one of the things we really enjoy. Aaliyah, what would you say about our floor plans?
The floor plans are great. The Manchester is definitely my favorite. And I've noticed customers really appreciating the double ovens. So yes, that's a great feature.
Absolutely. So you have those features that are available, and the customization is second to none. So that's kind of where we dive in. So the Barrington floor plan, a 2,000 square foot ranch, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, can be built on your lot. If you have a lot, or if you're looking for a lot, or you need someone to assist with that, that's what we do. And if you need the financing, that's where Matt comes in to kind of help and assist with that. So that's one of our plans. Our next plan that we have listed is the Bradbury, by far probably our most popular plan that we offer today. If you've been to Fisher's, out at our Fisher's model, it is the Bradbury plan. This plan is beautiful. You would love it. It's spacious. It starts at 2,202 square feet, but our model is over 4,000 square feet in the Fisher's area. If you haven't seen it, definitely you want to get out there and take a look at it. Matt, what do you think of the Bradbury plan?
Love it. I love to just, when I go out there, the open concept, I think that, you walk into, and I mean, for me, and everybody has their own kind of opinions, but for me, I just love that open concept because it keeps everybody together, right? Families together, the kitchen, the family room, dining. I mean, to me, I love that floor plan. And
Aaliyah, I know you really like the Manchester, but the Bradbury plan meets and checks a lot of boxes for a lot of customers, wouldn't you say?
It definitely does. Definitely does, especially for the first-time home buyer. It's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. So if you haven't been out to that model, we encourage everybody that's on here today, at least go out, even if you're in the market, not in the market, or curious, no pressure from us. Take a look at the Bradbury floor plan. Talk to one of the On Your Lot salespeople, get some insight and information that could be helpful for you. It's definitely one of my top 5. So the next plan that we have on the list is the Manchester. That is Aaliyah's favorite. She loves the Manchester floor plan, 2,770 square feet, 5 bedrooms. It has a variety of different custom features. If you're interested in a basement, 3rd car garage, sunroom, all those beautiful things, the Manchester will accommodate you there. And once again, if it's not in one of our communities and you love the Manchester, hey, let's find you a lot and make it work and get you moving in the right direction. The Nantucket big plan, very classy, beautiful floor plan, two-story open concept in the family room. You'll love this plan, 28, 21 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Once again, another popular plan, probably in that top 10, definitely something you may want to consider. And if we have one out there for you to view, we'll definitely, if you're interested in viewing one, we'll definitely get you an address if there's one out there. So, and then moving on, the New Haven floor plan, definitely a very popular plan. If you want more space, if your family's growing, you're getting bigger, and you want that space, you can definitely make some customizations, move some things around. Once again, that 2-story family room, definitely a great plan. And if the base prices are all on our website, so if you go to davishomes.com and you click on floor plans, it'll be able to take you, click on your lot and then click on floor plans, you will see all of our pricing there. So all of our pricing does not include the lot and does not include site costs, so that we can kind of go into that a little bit later, but we can definitely get you in front of a new home salesperson and answer any of those questions that you may have. And Aaliyah as well can help answer some of those questions, get appointments set up and things of that nature. If you're a licensed agent and you want to get more information, you can definitely contact me, contact one of our one of our on your lot sales folks, the professionals. They're highly trained, been in the business for many years. And that's one of the great things about Davis Homes is our experienced sales team. So on your lot, it's one of those curious, one of those particular departments that we have that's not like anything that you see in the market. We basically will help you find your lot. We will help you select your floor plan, and basically we do all of the site assessment for you. So that means, let's say you found a lot and the lot is in Westfield or Carmel or Lawrence or Warren, wherever that lot may be, and you need us to go out and assess that lot for you and determine how much it is going to cost to put a Bradbury or a Manchester or a Nantucket on that lot. We'll do everything that we can. We'll go out, send our professionals out there that handle that type of expertise in those things, to find out what those site costs are going to be to develop that lot and to put that house on it. And that's what's really the nuts and bolts of really finding a lot, is having the right person going out and a professional looking at and analyzing that lot so that you're making a wise decision. And one of the things that are interesting about that is that you can go out and look at a lot and assess it, but you really don't know all the particulars until you start digging. But we try to do the best we can to customize it, make it work for you. The benefit of on your lot, we talked about before, you get to customize the lot, customize your home plan. We can look for land that fits your needs. So, hey, if you want to be in Columbus, or if you want to be, north of Indianapolis or Greenfield, wherever you want to be, we can help you with that. And Matt, talk a little bit about how that financing works with construction perm financing and how that works with the on your lot process.
Sure. We can, construction perm down payment can come in a number of different ways. If someone actually owns their own lot, we can utilize that as down payment, and it's very possible they wouldn't have to put any more money down. But most of the folks that I've been talking to recently don't have land, so Davis has helped them find land, and then they can include that into the construction perm loan. So ultimately, the entire everything from the house to the site costs to the lot is all built into that one loan with one down payment, one closing, because we do a one-time close, and then that means lower fees and so on and so forth. But ultimately, I think it's just real helpful when you can combine the purchase of that lot with the construction loan.
Great. And that's helpful information. And Matt, if anyone wants to get in contact with you, I'm sure some folks of you just maybe have really hit some buttons with them, right? And they want to know more. What is the best phone number to get a hold of you?
My phone number, it's always available on my in my pocket or with me. It's 317-495-8255. 8256. If you didn't get that, I'll type it in the chat, but also a slide will pop up later. And I also can be reached at Matt, M-A-T-T, at mydavismortgage.com.
Great. And what are the benefits of using Davis Mortgage?
Well, as it pertains to construction perm loan specifically, Davis Homes generally pays $1,000 of the closing costs if you work with Davis Mortgage. The big benefit to me is, and I can talk about this a little bit later, but is the way we try to keep costs down as a lender. And so there's some benefit to that as it pertains to rate versus closing costs. And so for us to be able to use, if you use Davis Mortgage, Davis Homes will pay $1,000 if it's an on your lot transaction. In the communities, a little bit more. And I'll touch on that when we get there.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll go keep moving through. So talking a little bit about our process, it is extremely smooth. We have a smooth process from start to finish. And this is where you really want to sit down with a sales professional or a community professional and on your lot professional and really dive into the nuts and bolts of our process. And from the point of selecting a floor plan to selecting a community or home site, a lot, to all of the options that you may want in your home and how the entire building process will take place. These are things you really want to dive into with a sales professional. And as you see, we have the list here, but they'll really dive into the entire construction process as well, because setting expectations is extremely important at Davis Homes. And sometimes, you know, everybody's lives get so busy and we can forget things. So this part, if you're interested and you truly want to move forward or even just have questions about this entire process, let's set up a time to meet and really dive into those nuts and bolts of our entire process. And you'll see, second to none, that we are definitely the builder for you. So we'll keep moving. So let's talk a little bit about our communities. And this is where I get super excited, because I'm excited about the possibilities. And I know, Alea, we talked a lot about West Haven, our new community in Avon, and how I just get really ramped up about this community because I see the possibility of home ownership, particularly for those first-time home buyers that you and I have had some discussions previously. You can be in Avon from the threes, and we're talking anywhere from 13 to nearly 2,400 square feet, up to 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, depending on the plan, in Avon School Corporation. Alea, tell me a little bit about why you love our West Haven community.
I really like it because, so for first-time home buyers, it's a great plan, definitely spacious, but they don't have to break the bank with it. So it's just great. It's great. And I've noticed a lot of people, they like it because it's Avon, you know, people like the area. So it's been great.
Yeah, one of the other things that I particularly love about this is all brand new. These are paired luxury patio homes. When I say luxury, I mean the quality that's going into these homes: 9-foot ceilings, granite countertops, LVP flooring, LP siding, shake siding. We have a variety of different roof pitches and craftsman look. So it's a great floor plan. It gives you a mix of different floor plans within the community. You also have the opportunity to do bonus rooms on to create a bonus room and create a second floor with a loft area, a bedroom, and an additional bath. So some of these plans, all plans will have the option to add that bonus room, particularly if you have, for example, these plans will all have a family room. But if you want that additional family space where the kids can go and play and things of that nature, where you have like a loft, so to speak, or a game room, so to speak, you can create that in addition to a bedroom on that second floor and a full bath. So love that community. Here's a picture of the map. We're near Dan Jones and 200. If you know that area, you know that's right that's a very good area. And 21st Street turns into 200 as you're going into out in the Avon. Here's one of our plan, Ashwick plan, very popular. great plan. If you're looking for something to get a nice starter plan, is great. Farrington, one of our more popular plans. I'm talking to a lot of folks about the Farrington. Met with some folks last week. They added the bonus room, like I mentioned, very popular, giving them that 4th bedroom that they're looking for and the 3 bathrooms. So great plan, can get up to 1940 square feet, beautiful plan. And what I failed to mention is that this community comes with fully maintenance. You're getting the snow removal as well as your lawn maintenance. So, you know, that's definitely a benefit. And it's not a 55 and older community. There's no age restrictions or anything of that nature. So the next plan we have is the Rosedale. Great plan, get up to 2,049 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. I love the exterior look. If you see that, we give you a lot of different exterior looks. You know, this is not a cookie cutter type of community. We're going to give you some of that customization that you're looking for. Our next plan that we have is the Stonecrest, great plan, love it. And once again, you see the look there, 2,345 square feet, up to 3 bedrooms and up to 3 baths. So if you have some type of interest in this, or you want more information, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. We definitely can help you there. So quick move-in home. So, you know, I'm sure we're all looking for homes. We all know that there's less than 30 days of supply of homes on the market, and this, you know, and that's just where it is. Well, Davis Homes can help at least alleviate some of that. So you'll see we do have some quick move-in homes in our Fortville community at Park Creek. So where is Park Creek? Where is Fortville, right? So if you are going up Pendleton Pike or going down 96th Street, that's where they connect. So 96 and Pendleton Pike, right there in the right as you cross out of Fishers on 96th Street, taking you right into Fortville. So right there by the train tracks. If you know Pendleton Pike, you know the train tracks, right? So those train tracks will take you up Pendleton Pike, will take you right to where our community is. Our model, which is not open every day, but I can always meet you out there. So we have several spec homes, 303 Thomas Point Drive, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Once again, 9-foot ceilings, granite countertops, LVP flooring, LP siding, you know, setback, garages, a great look. If you want something different, you want to be different, you don't want to be like everybody else. One of the great things about Park Creek, and here's another spec home, a great thing about Park Creek is only 34 homes in that community. Only 34 homes in the community, has a playground in the community. It has a great feel to it when you drive it. Very popular. The community did not last very long at all. So we kind of sold it out pretty quick. Matt Surface, 20 years experience. He's with Davis Mortgage Services. You know, Matt, one of the things you mentioned about benefits of using Davis Mortgage, you talked about closing costs and things of that nature. Let's talk about personal touch, because I think that gets lost in the world of speed and everybody wants everything quick, fast, but you take time out to actually meet with your clients and do one-on-one, what they call lender meetings at our models. Talk a little bit about that as well as you kind of dive into Davis Mortgage Services.
Yeah, I think that to set yourself apart, I mean, it's about relationships, right? I mean, you know, if it weren't, then essentially the person with the least closing costs and the lowest rate would win, right? And that's great, but are they really looking out for your best interest? Are they really, you know, focused on giving you the good service that you deserve? And so for us, I think it's super important that we develop that ongoing relationship, because we're going to be communicating. If a home's being built, I mean, we're going to be communicating for, you know, a few months. And so I feel like that's important. We meet out at any of the models. I'll meet folks at Starbucks or just wherever it's convenient, but you're absolutely right. We've set up those lender meetings at the models primarily recently here in Fortville, and they've been fantastic. We just lay everything out for the customer because we don't want any surprises at the end. You know, we've all been through this, and you know, you don't want to get to the end and realize, oh, the customer didn't realize they needed an extra $2,000. So we want to lay that all out in the beginning so that there's no surprises. And you're talking about Westhaven, and in these communities, what's great too is another benefit to working with Davis Mortgage Services is certainly if you're working with Davis Homes and Davis Mortgage, the communication is, it's there, right? Because we share emails and phones and in-person meetings on a multiple times a week basis. So we're going to take a lot of that go-between that normally a realtor would have to do between a lender and a builder, or a lender and a purchasing agent. And so we can take that out. We can make it very seamless for the customer, for the realtor partner, and also we want to keep you folks. We'll keep you folks informed too, because again, the years of experience tells me that the realtors kind of want to know what's going on and want to be helpful, certainly for their clients. But Davis Homes will pay in these communities. So like Westhaven, $2,000 if you work with Davis Mortgage. And we built this Davis Mortgage Services about 2 years ago to try and better serve Davis Homes customers. And in doing so, we wanted to, make it low overhead, make sure that we could provide the best rates possible for the lowest closing costs possible. We don't charge anything at Davis Mortgage Services other than what is an actual fee. Like an appraiser charges a fee, so we pass that on. Title companies charge fees, so we pass that on. We don't charge origination, we don't charge processing. So we keep the fees under $2,000 total, and that includes the title company fees. So when Davis Homes is paying $2,000, well, that covers all the closing costs. So all the customer has to really bring is down payment, and then starting that escrow account and paying for the first year of homeowners insurance. So we want to keep those fees down and still provide the best rates on the market available today. And to just, I wanted to be brief and try and touch on some of that stuff, but for like further information, give me a call, shoot me an email. I did want to say this, David, those spec homes or those quick move-in homes, while Davis, if you work with Davis Mortgage Services, again, Davis Homes will pay that $2,000. But on those spec homes, on the homes that are quick and ready move in, Davis Mortgage Services is going to cover the first year of homeowners insurance and the appraisal fee for the customer on those homes. So, we're talking about somewhere in the neighborhood of another $1,600. So all the customer is going to have to come with really is down payment and then money to start their escrow account. That's it. So thank you. I mean, it's been a great 2 years so far, and we just keep heading in the right direction.
Matt, thank you for that. One of the things I wanted to ask you, and this, I think this will be extremely helpful for everybody that's listening today, and we appreciate them for joining us, is, we always talk about what, buyers, things that happen because the building cycle has been extended. Typically, we went from traditionally about a 6-month build cycle, and now we're probably more 8, 9, 10 months of build cycle right now. And a lot of things can happen in that building cycle, right? What are some of those things that you're going to tell somebody who may want to build in Ridgefield or Pennington or one of our other, or any of our communities, right? What do you tell that person that's listening now? Like, what are those things you don't want them to do, right? Like we always talk about, these are the things these are the benefits of building. These are the benefits, right? Renting versus owning. But what are those things that you would tell a person, hey, I don't want you to do these things during the building cycle? I think this would be very helpful.
Oh, that's great. You're absolutely right. And for those folks that don't yet qualify, we put together a plan for them. So you're right. We tell them, what they should do in order to make themselves, ready to get into a home. But for those folks that already qualify, don't change your source of income, right? Don't change the way you're paid. So don't go from salary or hourly to straight commission or even half commission, because at times that can be certainly something that really, really impacts the way that they qualify. We don't, any kind of job changes are okay if it's in the same line of work, if they're paid similarly. But again, to switch from like a salary to going into a commission, you certainly don't want to jump into self-employment if you haven't been doing that for 2 years.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, to me, those are the things you want to mind. And here's something that, people don't talk about a lot. And you talk about having to have good credit, right? And you got to pay your bills on time, and everybody knows that. But you know what sneaks up on us are those medical collections. Those medical collections that the doctor sends out that bill, and you're thinking, and people are thinking, the insurance is going to pay that. And so you kind of blow that off, and then the next one comes, and come on now, insurance, and you may even call them, and they're going to take care of it. Well, ultimately, maybe 2 or 3 months later, all of a sudden you got a collection that pops up. So what I always encourage folks to do is once we have a pre-approval situation, is like, hey, if you get anything from a doctor, any medical provider at all, reach out to them and just say, hey, how can we start, maybe making a little payment here, a little payment there. I just don't want this to go into collection until the insurance company takes care of it. So I really encourage folks to do that, because those are the ones that sneak up. And while medical collections aren't negatively impactful in terms of, we can still close with a medical collection on their credit, it does sting the credit score, and that could be the difference.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I know there's so much out there that plays, and that's why those one-on-one lender meetings are extremely helpful. And we encourage anyone that purchases with us or considering purchasing with us to spend time with Matt and really dive into those one-on-one meetings.
And that's why we want to do it, right? Because it's specific. Everybody's loan is specific to them and their situation. So, we can give a lot of info on what not to do and what to do. But I think when we have those lender meetings and we're able to talk specifically about what you want to do and what not do, and how to move forward and seamlessly, then those are always helpful. You see here, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. There was a question about VA loans, and do you do VA loans? But hey, here's the slide, and I'll let you kind of dive into that.
Yeah, for sure. We do VA loans, conventional, FHA, USDA, if the home is in the right area. And this particular slide is talking about the construction to perm financing options. So, you can do a jumbo when we get up over that 650 price range, then, someone might need a jumbo loan, and we can do that with 10% down. This just kind of lays out, and I won't just read the slide to you, but you can see those max loan amounts they have, as I'm sure you're all aware, gone up over the last few months. And certainly we're grateful for that. We're grateful, because that FHA one, especially going up over to 420, that's been really helpful, I think, for folks to be able to get in with 3.5% down, good credit scores, but maybe they don't have 700 scores. And if you don't, then you're probably looking on a conventional loan at a significantly higher rate, because there's always an adjustment with interest rates based on credit score. On the FHA, it's not near the hit, and it's not anything like that. As long as you have over 640, you're going to get the optimal interest rate on an FHA loan. So, it's been my experience over the last year and a half that those FHA rates have actually been a good bit better than the conventional loans. But certainly we offer any loan programs. Some of those that also we have some self-employed folks that have been self-employed for more than 2 years. We do have some bank statement programs. So some of those things are coming back, not quite as the wild, wild west like it was back in 2006, but they are opening up for folks that are good credit and have bank statements to back it up, and self-employed. Maybe they don't claim everything, or they have a lot of deductions on their taxes, but their cash flow is good enough to qualify. We can also help folks like that.
That's great, Matt. Thank you for that. So the buying process, one of the things that are super important, particularly if you're renting and you want to become a homeowner, we want to determine your budget. And that's where Matt comes in. He's going to look at your pay stubs and your W-2s and all your financial information to determine your budget. And once we kind of determine that, then we can start looking at location and looking at maybe Ridgefield or Pennington or the different communities West Haven that we have, Fortville. And then once we look at the community, then we look at a home site. Once we kind of dial into a home site, maybe you want to be on a corner lot or on a pond, or maybe you want to, be in a cul-de-sac. If that community offers that, we'll look at a home site. And then we'll dive down into a floor plan. We're going to look at those floor plans and see which one would work best for you. We're going to go ahead and customize that home and make it your own. We'll build that home and then close on it with Davis Mortgage Services and Davis Homes. We're looking forward to, that's kind of the process, looking forward to helping anyone that would have any questions there. So we'll move right along. And then the Davis difference, locally owned. One of the great things about being locally owned is that we actually live in this community. Our owners live in this community. People that are involved in our company live in this community, and we care about the community in which we live, and that makes a big difference to us. And then we want to bring value to you. We want to bring value to your family. We understand that this is probably, many of us, going to be our largest investment that we're going to make. So we want to make sure that we're bringing value to you. Is our builders perfect? Are we perfect? By no means. But we do everything we can to give you quality, to give you value, and allow you the opportunity to customize your home with those itemized things that you want, details that you want in your home, and keeping it simple. That's always been kind of the cornerstone of our process. Hey, how can we simplify our process to make this building experience better? And I guarantee you, and I'll tell you this, that there's folks that from our corporate office and in the field and construction and sales, that's what we're all about. In our financing, we are about making our systems better each and every day and simplifying our process each and every day for you, for our realtor friends, for our buyers that are out there, customers who are interested in owning a home, because we live here. We're proud about living in Central Indiana, and we want to make sure that we live up to your expectations. We are also, all of our homes are we have warranties that come with all of our homes. We have the 210 warranty. All of that information as far as warranties can be found on our website. So I want to thank each and every last one of you for joining us today. If you have any questions, there is my information listed. You can email me at dshabazz@davishomes.com, or you can call or text me at 317-979-5103. Once again, at Davis Homes, we care about you and our community. We want to build your home. We want Matt Surface and Davis Mortgage to finance your home. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the day. Thank you.